Welcome to the Skoda Kodiaq VRS, the quick version of Skoda's all-wheel drive SUV. Although they aren't all four-wheel drive, you can get them as two-wheel drives. They haven't been a major seller in my part of the world, probably done well elsewhere, but that means you probably won't see a lot of VRS versions, especially when they weigh in, or this one does, at £48,250, or if you don't have the toys, £42,870. Under the bonnet you've a twin turbo diesel, 2 litre, delivering 237 horsepower and 369 feet-pounds of torques. It does go very well, all mated up to a 7-speed DSG box with various settings, including the paddles. You've got Eco mode, you've got Comfort mode, Normal mode, Sport mode, Snow mode and Individual mode, which means you can set it to a variety of the aforementioned modes. Right, fuel-wise, Skoda claim approximately 35 or so to the gallon. I've been doing quite well. I've been getting over 38, just short of 39, knocking about, and actually 40 on a run. So even with my left right foot, it's doing better MPG than Skoda claim it will do. VRS, right, you get the fancy bumpers, you get the LED lights all round, you get the blacked out bits and pieces, you get the 20-inch alloys complete with 235/45, in this case, Pirelli Scorpion tyres. Yes, it all sticks to the road. The all-wheel drive system does marvellous things. You can set it to go off-road, although I very much doubt whether you buy the VRS to go off-road. Downside to these lovely great big tyres, you get a lot of road noise off them. As I said, you've all the settings as well. You've also got a nice noisy exhaust system, the tone of which changes depends on what mode you've got it in. It sounds all well and good, it does drone after a while, so have the exhaust drone and the tyre roar, and if you're using it for long distance, I would say you're probably better with the L&K or the Sportline version, which is cheaper, more or less looks like this, but isn't quite as, shall we say, severe or intense as the VRS is. Inside, it's great, lovely, great big leather and Alcantara sport seats in the front, comfortable bench seat in the back. It is a 7-seater, so you've got 2 fold-down seats in the back, which gives you a variety of cargo space. With 7 up, you've 270 litres of cargo. In 5-seat format, which will be the usual running mode, 650 litres of cargo, or drop all the back seats, and you've got 265 litres of cargo, which means it actually is a very, very capable load loader, and it'll do it quite quickly. You hit 0 to 62 in 7 seconds, and onwards and upwards, according to what Skoda say. I mean, we all behave ourselves, so there's little chance of us, any of us, seeing the 136 mph top speed. It's a good-looking motor. It's just one of those things. It's quite expensive. The entry-level Kodiaq in 2-wheel drive with a 1.4 litre engine is £22,755. The cheapest 4x4 version, once again powered by the 4-wheel drive, is £26,690. It's a barrel of fun to drive, is this thing. It is a bit expensive. It's just one of those things. The other thing you find is, even in sport mode, the electronic throttle is a bit docile. You dump the throttle and there is this lag before you set off, which can at times be a little bit worrying at junctions. There is a way around it. Put the brake on, increase the revs a little bit before it actually starts to get confused and think there's a problem, and it will pick up and take off a lot better. Being an SUV, there is a little bit of body roll on corners. Inherently on the motorway, it is actually a very soft, smooth ride, and power is very, very progressive. It just gains momentum. It's a nice thing to drive. As I said, you've just got the tyre noise and you've got the exhaust note, which is a barrel of fun when you start, but can become, shall we say, it just drones on. So it's one of those things. It's completely down to you. You could probably enjoy it. I mean, it's got all sorts. It's got the virtual cockpit. You've got cornering LED fogs, cruise controls, drive mode selection, the fancy exhaust, dual air conditioning, dynamic chassis control, dynamic sound boosters on the exhausts. You've got ESC, ABS, MSR, ASR, EDS, HBA, DSR, RBS, which I'm sure is a bank, and multi-collision braking, front assist. You've got the radars all round, you've got the cameras all round. It's got all sorts fitted to it. I've enjoyed having it, but if it was me, for general use, I'd go for the L&K or the Sport line. At, as I said, 48,250, it is expensive. But if it's your sort of thing, if you need a performance SUV, and this is what does it for you, great. Get yourself a Kodiaq VRS, but I would suggest you test drive one first and see if you can live with it long term. As I said, you may be better with the Sport line or the luxury model, the L&K. But inherently, being a Skoda, it's well built, it's reliable, it does everything it's meant to do when it's meant to do it. As I said, you've got 2 seats, 5 seats, or 7 seats, electric tailgates, all the toys, everything you might want. Every manufacturer now produces a performance SUV. As to whether they're a worthwhile thing, I'll leave that up to you to decide. So, if you want to listen to my full review, go to Backseat Driver Radio Show, Drystone Radio 103.5 FM, and you can read my full, more in-depth written review on motoringnorthwest.com. So until next time, it's me, Mark Stone, 1/3 of the 3 old gits, saying thanks for tuning in.